Welcome back to the show.
Welcome.
Fuck you, bandit. Yeah, I killed him in one hit. Check that shit out. You like the way I did that? Do you like the way that I dead you?
I like the way that you deaded him.
He probably doesn't.
Maybe he does.
Fucking psycho.
We talked about it the last time we recorded this, and I forgot until just now. But I think we determined that it's Borderlands 2. I already forgot his name. You know his name.
Oh,
you know where I'm going with this.
Shooty McFace Shoot?
Yes! Shooty McFace Shoot. Why can't I remember that? See, I'm bad at names even if they're awesome. No, Shooty McFace Shoot. I love his, just wanting to be shot in the face, and he's very passionate about it.
Shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the face. Shoot me in the face. Knock, knock. Who's there? Shoot me in the face.
And then you shoot him in the face and say, thank you!
Yeah, I love that guy.
Oh my god.
It is Borderlands 2 that he's in.
That is like one of the only things I know about Borderlands 2, and that's just enough to make me want to play it.
I
other
don't know
than
if I'm
just
a high
this
enough
one
level
being
for
awesome.
this shit, man. I think I might need to level up a little bit more.
You're 13, you're 10, but I guess
Yeah,
those
but
three levels
level
makes
13
a difference.
bruisers are pain in the ass.
You almost... There you go.
Yeah, but that was only because it was fucking being all cautious and shit.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do it.
No, I want to throw caution to the wind. Dust in the Wind by Kansas.
Yeah. That's a good song.
Ah.
It's a really good song.
All in all, you're just another dick with no balls.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude! That, well, actually, I guess I should specify... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I don't remember what part that is.
You changed a lot during that statement.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm everywhere right now.
Hey, I'm nowhere, so...
And nowhere. No, but I forget what part that is because there's another brick in the wall part 1, 2, and I think 3. I might be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
One of those. I think it's part 2. I forget. There's a music video for it that when I was a little kid terrified the living shit out of me.
Well, those music videos are fucking weird and creepy.
Well, okay, for those who have seen the music video, you will know what song I'm talking about then, because there's a part. Well, first of all, there's a bunch of kids, like school kids, with weird masks on, and I don't really know how to explain their masks. They're just weird. But they there's a part where they're walking into a meat grinder, and like, I saw that when I was little, and it terrified me so much that whenever I would hear the song, like my mom playing it or whatever, because she loves Pink Floyd, and nowadays I love it, so I love the song, honestly.
Pink Floyd. Right?
But, like, I'd hear the song, and I would immediately start crying and, like, covering my ears.
Wow.
Now, I was pretty little, but still.
You were a fucking little pussy is what you were.
Dude, there was a lot of songs that did that to me. Weird. That was the only one that made sense, though.
I never had any song do that to me when I was little.
What is that song by... Is it Possessed?
Pentagram by Possessed?
Yes!
Well, that's because it opens with fucking crazy demon sounds.
My dad would play that song, and he would, like, turn it up so loud.
Oh, yeah.
And it would get...
Yeah.
It would just get me and Bree crying. And at some point, Sadie, once she came around and, you know, was old enough to understand fear. God. At this point, I'm like, hey, that's cool, but god damn, that terrified us. But no, I hated that song when I was little.
Yeah.
Another Brick in the Wall.
Well, if it made me fucking burst into tears every time I heard it, I would have hated it too.
There was one point, though. I don't know when I stopped hating it. Like, I remember specifically, I don't remember how old I was, but there was one point when it came on the radio, and me and my mom, maybe Bree, I don't remember, but me and my mom at least were in the car, in a grocery store parking lot, while my dad was actually in the store, and we were waiting for him to come back. And she had the radio on, and it started playing, and I just sank to the floorboard, hands over my ears.
God.
I just start crying, and I think that's when she figured out that I couldn't deal with that song, and that's when I told her, like, in the music video, and they're walking into the grinder, and their faces,
Well,
But-
yeah, that music video is fucking creepy.
It is. It is really creepy. Speaking of Uncanny Valley, you
Yeah,
know
that music video is super Uncanny Valley.
the masks are very
Yeah.
Uncanny Valley.
That music video is weird. Well, Pink Floyd's music videos in general are pretty weird.
You know, now that I think of it, that's the only one I've seen.
The
I mean,
Grateful-
I've seen. Sorry. I was just gonna say I've seen the movie The Wall, but as far as music videos go, I've only seen that one.
Oh. The movie The Wall is really weird too, but
It is.
I was gonna say I used to fall asleep watching the Grateful Dead movie, and for a little while when I was a baby, that was all I could fall asleep to. Watching
Really?
the Grateful Dead movie. Yeah, it's just a bunch of colors, but there's some creepy like claymation stuff in it too, if I remember correctly.
I've never seen it.
It's
So-
it's an interesting movie. I think we started to watch it once, but we got bored.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just watched the beginning of it once,
Yeah.
and
And then
that
we
was
got
pretty
bored.
much it.
Yeah, because I don't really like the Grateful Dead, to be honest. My mom's a huge Deadhead, but I'm not down.
What's the deal? We one of our friends was who likes the Grateful Dead, was we were talking about them to her, and we were saying how we didn't hate or like the Grateful
Yeah,
Dead.
I don't hate them or anything. They're just not my thing.
Yeah, they're just there to me. Like, they're literally just there.
Well, dude,
I don't think I've ever experienced a band that I've just felt not one way or the other.
when you
about,
have
you know?
studio versions of songs that are like 25 minutes long with their own drum solos and stuff, it bores me after a while. I mean, they're not bad. It's not bad music, but
It's not bad music by any means.
I'm not down. It
That's-
just gets
that's
old
the
for me
thing.
after a while.
Yeah, and I can listen to some long ass songs, but
They need to be a little bit more pumped up for me, you know? If they're going to be that long. Like, for instance, Sigur Rós has a lot of really long songs, but I'll listen to Sigur Rós and Tool. But I could listen to Tool and Sigur Rós for, like... Oh, God, Badass Stack. No.
oh,
Get away.
shit,
Ah, fuck, I gotta fight him.
he's level 10 though.
Yeah. Oh,
So
fuck you,
Oh
SF.
shit, maybe this is a bad. No, what did she say though? She was basically being like, "Oh, I understand. You know what deadheads themselves actually say." And I forget what it was. It was something along the lines of when the acid wears off, they're like, "Man, this music sucks."
Oh, yeah.
I just thought that was funny.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That really
Well,
is
they
something
don't
that
suck,
deadheads
though.
say. That's like a deadhead saying.
Really?
Yeah. When the acid wears off, you're like, what the fuck am I listening to?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
It makes sense. Because it's like, Jesus, how long can fucking you listen to a drum or guitar solo for before it gets old?
Yeah, I'm all for drum solos or guitar solos or whatever, but
Oh, I'm all for it too. But when they go on
After
for
a
11,
while-
after 11 minutes of a drum solo, I'm just like, all right, I'm a little bit done with this.
yeah. I was just thinking, I'm pretty sure the longest song I can think of is 11 minutes, and it's by Tool, and I don't remember which song it is.
Listen to some of the
Might be
Grateful
Rosetta
Dead's,
Stoned.
like, listen to some of the Grateful Dead's live stuff. You get like 35-minute songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not, like I
Alright.
said, I'm not fucking trashing the Grateful Dead.
No, to each their own.
It's not bad music or anything. I don't even think it's bad music, in my opinion. It's just...
No.
I
don't
could do with
dislike
a little,
them.
I could do with a little less of it, you know?
I don't dislike them.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't like them either.
I don't go out of my way to
They're
listen to them.
perfectly middle of the road for me.
Yeah, which is actually kind of... Well, actually, when you think about it, it's, like, worse than hating them, you know?
Is it?
Yeah, because, like, would you rather be the most hated artist in the world or the most mediocre artist in the world? You know? Where
Me
people are-
personally,
Yeah.
mediocre.
Really?
Yes.
I'd rather be the most hated artist.
I'm not.
Because at least then they're feeling something about you, you know?
You're like Captain Jack, but you have heard of me.
Yeah, exactly.
See, no,
You're the worst pirate I've ever heard of. Oh, but you have heard of me.
No, I'm
Depp. Johnny Depp.
I had a spell there where I was perfectly content with being invisible. And at this point, I still feel pretty much like... Obviously, I would rather people like me, but if my choices are be practically invisible or be hated, I'm gonna choose invisibility. Honestly.
Alright. I was gonna ask you something, and
What?
it's gonna be fucking ground-shattering.
What?
I want you to get it in your head, but don't say it out loud yet, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll say them at the same time on the count of 3. What's your favorite role that Johnny Depp has ever done?
Oh God, you're asking me at a time when I can't think very well.
Think of something.
I can only think of one thing right now. I can only think of 2 things right now. 3.
See, just think about it for a second.
I can only think of 3 things.
Okay, you ready? Pick your favorite out of those 3 then.
Out of those 3? Okay. Alright, I got it.
3, 2, 1.
Fear and Loathing.
Oh yeah, baby. Fear and Loathing.
I can only think of that, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I know he's been in other things that I've seen.
Oh, he's been in all kinds of shit, dude.
I know he's been in a lot more things, but those are the only things I can think of right now.
He's in the Rum Diary, which I didn't like as much as Fear and Loathing.
I saw at least part of it.
We watched the Rum Diary together, dude. We did. I swear to you. I bought it on Amazon Instant, and we watched it on my
now I
computer.
feel bad for not remembering the vast majority of it.
It's not a very memorable movie.
Oh,
in my opinion.
Okay. See, I have a shitty memory, so I thought it was just me.
Yeah, see, I watched it with my dad in theaters when it came out, because he's a huge Hunter S. Thompson fan. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, dude, there's a new fucking Hunter S. Thompson movie coming out. And I was like, what? And he was like, and it has Johnny Depp in it. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, and we watched the trailer for it, and we were both like, we have to go see this. So we went and saw it, and then didn't remember shit about it. It's a good movie when you're watching it, but then, like, you just don't remember anything from it. So what does that really say about it?
Yeah. Fear and Loathing, on the other
Oh
hand.
my god, dude, I've watched Fear and Loathing hundreds of times. I love that movie. It'll never get old.
Yeah.
Next time on Good Vibes.
Yeah, see you guys then.
Woo!